And we have some big breaking news coming in at this hour. Covaxin has now been approved for children between the age group of 2 to 18 years. Certainly a massive update coming in as far as India's vaccination drive is concerned. The government has now approved the use of Covaxin for children between the age group of 2 to 18. And remember, this has been under process for a long time now, and so far we only have vaccines for people above the age of 18, but now this is certainly massive for the children of our country that Covaxin has now been approved for use of between the age group of 2 to 18 years. This has been under trial for several months now under stage 2 and 3 as well, and now the government has in fact approved the use of Covaxin for children between the age group of 2 to 18. Certainly massive news coming in. Let me go across to my colleague Piyush, who's also joining us live. Yes, Piyush, certainly a very good news coming in that Covaxin has now been approved for children between the age group of 2 to 18. Please share more.
Well, that's a big development which we are right now picking, is that now Covaxin has been given a nod by the government agencies to be administered to the kids between the age group of 2 to 18, and that's a big development. Remember that a couple of days back itself, the trials had begun in AIMS, and what we're learning from our sources is that 3 phases of trials have taken place, and after that this nod has been given. And remember that there was some sort of panic also which was spread a couple of months back that a third wave could hit the children most, and after that we also saw the steps those were taken by Health Ministry. Trials started there at AIMS in not only in Delhi but in other parts of the country, and finally now after the kind of data which was submitted, we are now learning is that Covaxin has now been approved by the government agencies. It can now be administered to the children from the age group of 2 to 18, which is itself going to be a very good development, very good sign, because till now there was no plan of administering vaccine to kids, to children above the age, below the age of 18. Now they will be administered, and Covaxin has now been approved by the government, by the agencies. Remember that I'm also going through that data. The Covaxin trial, which was done on 3 age groups. The first age group examined was between 12 to 18. The second age group was between 6 to 12, and the third age group was between 2 to 6 years. This is what the Dr. Sanjay Rai had also told us, who is also professor there at the Center for Community Medicine at All India Institute of Medical Sciences. So these are the updates which we are right now getting. Now the approval has been given for Covaxin, which will now be administered to the kids, and it has been approved for the kids between the age group of 2 to 18. Now we'll have to wait and watch how the government is going to plan out to roll it out, how the vaccination program for kids will take place. But yes, a big decision, a big development, a very good sign, because third wave was being seen as the one which could affect the kids more, and now looking at this approval, it will be a good sign for the kids, for the children, because now Covaxin has now been approved for the kids. Those are from the age of 2 to 18. We'll have to wait and watch what steps the government is going to take as far as this entire program, vaccination program for kids is concerned. But very good sign. 3 phases took place, and after that it has been decided. Like we were telling to our viewers as to how Dr. Sanjay Rai, who is also professor there at Center for Community Medicine, he told us that the trials were done on 3 age groups. Now the first group was examined between 12 to 18, second was 6 to 12, and the third was 2 to 6. So looking at the data which was submitted, now a nod has been given. It has been approved for the kids from the age of 2 to 18. Richa.
In fact, Piyush, we will also share some more information as far as this new Covaxin by Bharat Biotech is concerned. They've already shared this information that this was in the phase 2 and 3 trials in children between the age group of 2 to 18, and this will be a 2-dose vaccine given 28 days apart, as it is being done for the adults as well. And certainly a big breakthrough coming in, because parents have been concerned. Schools have started reopening across the country. This will certainly be a huge sigh of relief for parents and schools alike.
Well, absolutely, sir. It will be a very good sign for the parents because a couple of days back we had also seen as to how, the health experts were anticipating about the third wave, and they were saying that it could hit somewhere between October and December. So now we have today it's 11th of October, 12th of October. If festive season is coming and when there will be a good congregation, then third wave could also hit. So looking at that, there was some sort of apprehensions that it could affect children the most. So now when this vaccine has been approved, it will be a very good sign. And now, kids between the age of 2 to 18 years, they will now be administered this vaccine. It has been approved by the government agencies. Remember that meeting took place, data was submitted. Parents were really concerned. Schools were not opening. We also saw a few state governments coming out and highlighting about a vaccination to be done for the kids so that they can be sent to school. But now it will be a very good sign because now kids between the age of 2 to 18 years will now be given the vaccine, which will be a very good sign and a sign of relief for parents. Though it is also important to highlight that in first wave, in second wave, kids were not affected the most. We also saw the good number of people from young age were infected of COVID-19, and then people above the age of 45.
All right, stay with us.